Morning, YouTube family. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys and your families. I hope that things are going well with you. Today I'm celebrating the 10-year anniversary with my wife, and I'm also have a birthday party to throw for my son tomorrow. Yes, his birthday is tomorrow. How did I plan for this? I don't know. Thanksgiving, anniversary, birthday, Christmas. It's all good though. I do what I have to do to take care of my family and got a few things planned for the both of them. But anyways, I wanted to catch up with you all and tell you about my application process. I was supposed to, after posting a video last week explaining the Navy OCS application process on how applications are selected and where do they go and all of these good things that everybody wants to hear. But you can also check that process out on Air Warriors by this guy named his screen name on the book on that forum is FCC Popeye, like Popeye the Sailor Man, and it'll give you a detailed process or explanation on how packages are submitted and how people are being selected with professionally recommendations and then your final select. But I just wanted to touch base with you all and give you my process so far. As you guys know, it's taken me a while, almost about 2 years, just to submit an application. And I want to let you guys know that I'm finally done submitting an application. Like from this point on, my application will go to a board and I'll find out whether or not I've been professionally recommended for a slot in those designations or our communities, as people call them. Okay, but it's taken me, I've been pushed through the fire just to submit this application. I'm missing November 4th board, so I will have to wait to the next board for the IDC community, Information Dominant Score. Also, note, if you've taken the OAR or the STB 3 times, right? Okay, good information. But you know what? I'll just wait. I'll post that video next. It's going to be very short. Anyways, okay, so prior to the November 4th board, I was contacted by N3M, which is the medical staff at Bupers or Tennessee or Militant, okay, regarding my medical status with sickle cell trait. Okay, sent them all kinds of forms, sent them notes and letters from my doctors. I've gotten more lab results to show them that their results were wrong. Had to submit more RE code stuff. That was after I assumed that my RE code waiver had been processed and approved. But a lot of people don't know that the recruiting district makes a decision on whether you're qualified, highly recommended, recommended, or not recommended for OCS program, okay? Then it goes to NRC and Militant, okay? Then they make the decision on whether or not you're qualified for OCS slot or a RE code waiver or any waiver that you're submitting through your recruiter, okay? So, when I reported that my waiver hadn't been approved, it was only approved by the operations officer who signs your application. That ASPR application, the application that you fill out, on that last page where it has the recruiter has to make their remarks, the processor has to make their remarks, and the operations officer has to make their remarks too as well. Okay, that's the person who approves whether or not you're highly qualified, highly recommended, or not recommended for an OCS slot. Also, they have to say so on whether or not they should approve your waivers too. So she approved my waiver, but it hadn't been approved by NRC prior to that November 4th board. So I was waiting in limbo after she approved my waiver back in August. You know what I'm saying? So when that was going through NRC 2 weeks prior to that board, or 3 weeks prior to the November 4th board, they contacted me, asked me for more medical records because they were taking my record and sliding it up under everybody else's records and prolonging my waiver. So I know, people will listen to me and be like, man, you haven't given up yet? No, I haven't given up yet. I can understand that other people would have given up yet. But I just won't give up until I'm given a chance to go to a board. And I just want you guys to know too that the purpose of my videos aren't just to give you a detail of my push to a Navy commission, the OCS commission. It's also to encourage others to push themselves, regardless of what you're going through. Regardless of what obstacles that are in your way, and I say this through all my videos, you keep pushing until you can't push no more. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that you really want to do. There's always a risk when you want to take chances to doing what you want to do, whether it's going back to school, when you got a family and a full-time job. You still go try to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard, but you got to keep pushing through. Stay prayerful and keep pushing through. I'm telling you. For me, prayer works wonders, and I am a strong believer of that. And if you haven't watched my videos and haven't seen this, then I don't know what would make you believe that prayer works wonders, and that I feel like my God, my true God, is powerful in making a way for me, making a way out of no way. But that's just me, Most people might criticize me because I put God into everything, but that's okay, I don't really worry about what the others say, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so they requested all this information 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks prior to the November 4th board, that they needed more labs, more my medical records, an additional application signed because my stuff kept expiring after 60 days. Okay, got that to them. They looked through my record, and I currently have like about 5 or 6 letters of recommendations in my file. Okay, and just to give you a little bit information about it, I have one from a 07, one from a 06, 2 from 05s, 2 from 04s, and yeah, that's about it. I also have an interview from the supply officer of the base that I work at. Okay, so they look in my package and say that my letters of recommendations are too old to submit for my waiver, which I don't know. It confused me because from what I was told, whenever you're submitting letters of recommendations, character references, they don't expire until they go to the board, okay? So they wanted me to get 3 additional recommendations that were within 90 days old, or 60 days or something like that. That was on, I want to say on a Wednesday, and I got those 3 recommendations to them by Friday. 2 from 04s and 1 from GS12, which is pretty high in the government system, okay? So that was 1, or 2 rather, obstacles that put in front of me. And I don't think they thought that I could get those as recommendations to them as quickly as I did, but I did. No problem. I'll get those to you. Okay, so a week later, they requested that I do a PFA. Now, this is before doing all of my medical stuff, which comes after you've been professionally recommended for a program. So I'm doing all of this stuff before I'm even recommended for OCS. Okay, so now I work out just a little bit. I work out, enough. Not like I used to. I was doing the insanity thing and when my wife came back home and I started school, it kind of gotten hard, to try to make some time. But I make time, I do swimming on the weekends, and I might run twice a week. But I don't think it was enough because I had to start over. I had just gotten over a cold. But anyways, they told me that I had to run a PFA. And that was on Friday, a week before the board. So you started Friday, you skipped to that Monday. From that Monday to that next Monday was a week before that board. I had to submit my application. So I ran that PFA that following week on Tuesday, on Wednesday. And I got like an excellent. So I passed it. No big deal. Did my push-ups, did my sit-ups, did my run. Passed it. Come to find out on Monday, they didn't approve my waiver, so I missed the board. Contacted the operations officer who approved my waiver back in August. And I want to say on the 5th and on the 6th they approved my waiver. So 2 days before I had to submit my application, my waiver had been approved. I tell you, boy. Whew! I was a little upset. But it's all good, just as long as I can submit my application. But after that, that was all that I went through trying to submit an application. Prior to that, bad situations with my recruiter, RE code getting changed. I don't know, All I can say is God is good, So that's my process. But I'm finished. That's the good thing about it. But I gotta wait until January to January's board, So hopefully I'll find out by February, March whether or not I've been selected for an OCS program. And hopefully I could get back at you guys and give you good news, let you know that I've been selected for OCS. But if not, I'll still let you know. Ain't no big deal. I got some other things that I have planned just in case this plan fails. But I do still have faith that God will make a way and I'll get selected for a program. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Just wanted to give you an update to my process. Hopefully some of you guys can gain some insight from my push and my testimony and go push for yourself. I got a few emails from a few people asking questions, and I've replied or tried to reply. Some of you I haven't gotten a chance to reply to let you know my take on your situation. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. And I'm going to hit you up with another video in a few minutes and let you know there's good news. Okay? Alright then, YouTube family. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to you guys. Enjoy that family. Be thankful for all that you have. If you don't have nothing, still thank God for whatever you have, But anyways, you guys be blessed. Take it easy. Peace.